And about a year ago, I just graduated from a Sydney high school and I moved here out there in Bali. And now, it's been in about 1 more year from now, I have to make a decision. Either I go back to Australia and continue in this uni life and perhaps if I'm lucky, get a really high income job, or I stay here where I try to make a living out of making content for this little old holiday island. Okay, that might be a bit too heavy for like an introduction video. Let me explain as I walk. As you know, or if you don't know, there's always been this bread and butter of life, right? There is school, and then there's university, and then there's work, and then you get a lot of money, and then you retire, rinse and repeat. That's always been how the secret recipe of life. However, in recent times, that secret recipe is starting to get a bit expired. And so with university being so uncertain, there is now like a 50-50 chance. Either I still go back to uni and there's many like support systems and such to help me out on this uni career, but still it doesn't guarantee, or the now equally just as uncertain career path as a content creator. Still hard, isn't it?
Little lemon lime bitters with vodka.
Yep.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Tell me what you think. You tell me what you think.
All right. Bye, Rentaro. Bye forever. I mean, we'll probably meet up. Maybe not. Who knows? This is nice. Genuinely, this is nice. I want to see some sea snails. I mean, at this point, it's pretty obvious, right? That means Jamie would be making content for Bali. That's his career. Yeah, but it's not that simple, you know? I mean, not only that, not only is there the large social algorithms, there's also a lot of content creators to compete with. And not only that, well, it can drain your soul because you'll be doing it every day. Yeah, but I don't know. I think I'll find it a lot more fun than like working in an office. I'm just saying. I mean, just imagine this. You get to live in the holiday island of your dreams, paradise, filled with natures and wonders. You get to live in proximity. You get to see this nature and beauty every day. And then you make a living just by making content out of that. And then, and you just get a fulfilled life. I mean, that's a pretty dream job, isn't it? Like, imagine a scenario, if you will, if I were to just live here in this holiday paradise island with so much nature and dogs and monkeys and all sorts of other cool stuff, and I just make a living out of just making content online, and then, I have my fill, I could live. Although, unfortunately, it's not that simple. Because if it were to be that simple, well, everyone else will be doing it, and everyone would agree to it. But no, if I were to do this, there'll definitely be a bunch of naysayers. And so there's still the decision. It's either the uni life or the content creator life. And I can't be on the fence about it. I had to pick one or the other. And frankly, as a 20-year-old guy, well, that's a very hard thing to choose. Huh, this ain't your average Balinese temple. What you're currently watching is my perspective on living in Bali and also being in Bali. But if you want to share your POV then you should go over in povinbali.com. Alright, now back to the video. Suddenly, we're at a very windy beach. Don't question it. It's like so windy that I physically have to fight against it. I thought of it today. It's something to say the least. Haha, yes. I'm just gonna... Okay, I have to admit though, my butt like hurts like crazy. Like, my tail. I've been sitting in that car and sitting in the river and the stones for a bit too long. Ow. Like, I don't know, it's hard to convey it to you guys what makes this decision so hard, even if it's your way. Okay, maybe it's like this. So imagine this stick, right? So you know, in the modern world, people's preferred amount of toys is like console games, like PCs and the likes, right? Sticks are no longer of use. I don't know. Whatever wind may blow, whenever way shall go, we shall venture off forward. Or maybe not, maybe never mind, later. But then here I am with this stick, and there's this bit of this childlike wonder to have this stick. But obviously, in the long term, as fun as it is right now, it probably wouldn't be as fun next time. And so there's a dilemma. Should I just come back to those toxic, unplayable games? Or should I have to keep the stick, yet somehow make it work in a way that not only does it not rot or like get broken, it still becomes something a lot more useful and a lot more fun to play with. I think that's as much as I can explain it, really. And currently, it's hard to decide. Should I keep this thing? Yeah. So I think this is where you guys come in. Oh gosh, it's so windy. Where I'll be posting videos like this in about a year or so. And like maybe, just maybe, I might change up my mind and I may make up your minds too of what I should do with my life. Be very exciting, a very interesting experiment. Without further ado, let the windy experiment of my life begin. You know, I actually was trying to keep this in because it's actually a really cool stick, but unfortunately, simply won't fit. All right, this should fit in. Yeah, well, barely. We'll make do.